Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my March favorites. If you'd like to see what I liked for the month of March, please keep watching. Spring has finally sprung. It's starting to get a little warm out. It's 10 degrees today and sunny. I had my windows down in my car when I was driving. It just felt so nice. I'm so happy spring is in the air. With spring, you want to have maybe a little glowing tan. It just looks good when you're wearing your bright colors, or now you wear a little bit of white and it just looks really good together. So my favorite tanning product right now is the, I'm blinding you, St.Tropez, the Gradual Tan. This one here is in a light medium. I found it at Marshall's for $19.99. It was regular around $40, so good deal. If not, I think you can also find this on the Sephora website. When using this, you want to really exfoliate your skin before. I always get into the shower before I put this on my skin. Then I rub it into my skin and I wash my hands right away, because if not, your hands will be orange. I don't have it on right now. I just restarted the Gradual Tan again just because it kind of inflamed my eczema just a little bit, but everything does, and I just have to wait for it to calm down before I use it again. To get it, when you're rubbing it in, you want to go kind of in like a circular motion. That way it doesn't streak, and you want to make sure you get your elbows really circular around. I found that this didn't streak at all. It's probably one of my favorites when it comes to being non-streaky. Because I have very sensitive skin, I also use a little bit of a lotion on top of that, and I just use my Vaseline dry skin lotion, and I just put it on top just to calm it down a little bit on my skin. The next product that I'm going to talk about, I have been using for 2 months. It took me until about now to actually really love it. It has been talked about quite a bit on YouTube. It is the L'Oreal Youth Co Texture Perfector Serum Concentrate. It's just like that. This is one product that I do recommend that you put into your skincare. It's really, really good for your texture of your skin, and I mean, if you are in your early to mid 20s, this will come in handy. Even a teenager probably would find this really handy. I put this on my skin before my moisturizer, so after I've used my toner. And if I do put on my rosehip oil, I put that on first, and then I add this. And then next will be my moisturizer. I've noticed a really good results with this, so I do recommend it. The next product that I'm going to talk about is really good for anyone who has eczema or extremely sensitive skin. This will just calm it down. It is the Cliniderm Irritant-Free Soothing Cream. It's specialized care for sensitive, allergenic, reactive, or dry skin. I put this on after I put on my regular moisturizer. It just stops it from having any like red flare-ups or anything along with that. Another product to go with that last one that I showed you is the Cliniderm RosaCalm cream. I have a bigger one that I just finished, and they gave me a sample one when I purchased my last one. It is this right here. If you're getting a little like red flare-up or of eczema or just like an irritation, you just take a little bit, it's green in color, and you just rub it into your area. I'm pointing right here because that's usually where I get some redness. But yeah, it works instantly. It's really great. It's just a minor irritation, it will cover like basically instantly, and it's only a temporary. It's not something that will take it away forever. It's just a temporary relief. This next product, you're probably not going to be surprised that I'm mentioning it. It is the Tresemme 7-Day Keratin Smooth Hair System. Step 1 is a shampoo, step 2 is a conditioner, and step 3 is the heat serum. I have a how to use this video that I tried weeks ago, and I have to say it made my hair so soft and smooth. It made it move like it felt like it had some body going on. It was just flowing nicely for having, you know, straight hair. But by the first wash, I did find that my hair went back to normal. It didn't last for the 7 days that it said it did, but for the first day, it was like the best feeling I think my hair's ever been. The second day, I woke up and my hair was the exact same thing as the first day. The only time it ever stopped working was, of course, when I washed it. Again, if you'd like to see my full review for this stuff, it's just in my videos. Another product that I love that I tried this month is the Maybelline Fit Me Hydrate Smooth Foundation for normal to dry skin. I have it in 115 Ivory. I have to tell you, I love this. It made my skin look really hydrated. It didn't settle in any fine lines. It just glided on really smooth. Like, I was surprised for it being only $7 just how much I loved this foundation. The only negative thing I have to say about this is when you touch it after applying it, if you do not set it with a powder, it will be on your hands. It just feels like it just glides off if you do not set it with a powder, but as soon as you set it with a powder, it's just great. And it's pretty long lasting too for a hydrating wear. I'd say I get a good like 5 hours, maybe 6 hours use out of this. The Maybelline Fit Me powder in Classic Ivory is what I have. It sets things really nicely. It doesn't make it look cakey. It's good for my dry skin because it does not make it look even drier. It sets so nicely. I think for drugstore, this is my absolute favorite powder for dry skin. Now I am going to talk about the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I have to say it's probably the drugstore dupe for MAC Pro Longwear. It doesn't last quite as long as the MAC Pro Longwear, but it lasts. And I find that it doesn't settle into any fine lines under the eyes. It's just beautiful. If I recommend one product from the drugstore, it will be this one. It is $7, whereas the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer is how much? Just, if you're a girl on a budget, give this item a try. My favorite mascara for this month is probably the Pure Big Look with argan oil. That's it right here. I did pick this up at the drugstore, but it is on the higher line. It is roughly, I'd say, $22. I will show you the brush. The brush is just beautiful. And it has that on the tip. So it's easy to just go under there for your underline lashes. I love the formula. I love the brush. It gives you the appearance of false lashes, and honestly, go try this mascara. I love it. It's my new baby. It's my new favorite. My biggest go-to for eyeshadow this month probably was my NYX Dreamcatcher palette in Stormy Skies. That is it right there. It just has some really beautiful colors, and a lot of the colors are extremely pigmented. That is it. I'll do some swatches for you so you can see the colors and to see how pigmented just they are. There's lots of possibilities with all the color selection that's in here. I love it. It has like a texture to it. It's not like a chalky powder texture, and it's not quite extremely like moisturizing and creamy. It's somewhat in between, and I mean, it cost me like $15, I think, for this. That is my swatch. As you can see, all very pigmented. The only one that's slightly chalky is the white. The next item that I'm going to talk about, I received in my Ipsy bag, I believe, two months ago. It is the Chella Ivory Lace Highlighter. I wasn't really sure if I was going to like this when I first tried it, It didn't work for me for a lot of things that it does for other people. I know a lot of people can use them for highlights for under the eyes and things like that. The only thing that I can use this for is in my waterline. It's so much nicer than using a white eyeliner because white liner is a little bit like bam. This one is kind of like soft and more subtle, and it does make your eyes appear bigger, more open, and you look very alert. I love this, and I am wearing it on my eyes today, on my waterline, but I will do a little swatch for you as well. Can't really see that, but I don't know, I just love this. The lipstick that I chose for my monthly favorites, you're probably not going to be surprised by if you see my videos. It is the L'Oreal collection by Julianne. In Julianne's Nude, the number is 620. That is the color. I have it on my lips today. Again, it is very pink, very nudie. It doesn't make your lips appear chalky or dry, and it's not exactly moisturizing. It's not sticky. It's just like a lipstick, or just a regular lipstick. But I'm in love with the color. I just love it. That was all of my product loves for this month. I felt like there was a lot more products this month that I hated, so I'm actually going to do a regrets hatred video one day this month. I'm just going to collab everything that I've just not been liking for a few months, but I'm just going to do one big video on it. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and until next time.